Good morning, beautiful souls. So, we read this morning a kid's book, which is wonderful, from my favorite author, which is Wayne Dyer. And it's called No Excuses, How What You Say Can Get in Your Way. Are you ready? Oh, how do I turn this thing? Yeah, like that. Okay. Dear parents and teachers, recently I wrote a book for adults called Excuses Be Gone, which I suggest. It teaches how people can achieve what they desire in life by letting go of excuses they make once and for all. Wouldn't it be great if children could learn at an early age how to eliminate excuses from their lives? Once your children see how often they use excuses and how excuses stop them from reaching their goals, they can start to change their habits and be free from self-limiting thoughts. In this book, your child will learn where excuses come from, why people make excuses, how to stop making excuses. It is my hope that both you and your child will gain insights from these pages, enjoy learning together, and live a life of no excuses. Sincerely, my favorite Wayne Dyer. I love you, Wayne. Ever since was born, I have loved sea turtles. I drove my family crazy. Everyone wondered why I love sea turtles so much when I lived in a farm. They ask, why not cows? Why not cows? Why not pigs? Why not chickens? All these animals are great, but it was sea turtles that I loved, and I was determined to see a real live one. Here I am, on my first trip to the aquarium. What a lovely book. Boy, did I learn a lot that day. Not only did I see my first live sea turtle, but I found out that they are an endangered species. They need our help if they are going to survive. I decided right then and there to devote my life to sea turtles, and I met the perfect person to help me, Dr. Tortuga. Dr. Tortuga is a scientist, a marine biologist. She is an expert on sea turtles, and her job is to study and protect them. I wanted to be just like her. I started visiting her wherever I could. I was very excited. I told everyone that I was going to be a marine biologist and save the sea turtles. My teacher said, "Wow, you have to be pretty smart to do that. Science doesn't really seem like your best subject." The lady at the shoe store said, "That will take a long time. Are you sure you want to study that much?" Mom told me, "You know, we might not have the money to send you to college. If this is something you want, you may need to do it on your own." Grandpa said, "We are a family of farmers, and that is what we have always been. Your dad sure would be disappointed." Soon, I started thinking that becoming a marine biologist wasn't such a good idea. I sat down and I made a list. Reasons not to become a marine biologist. I'm not smart enough. It will take a long time. It is too hard. My family will be disappointed. It will cost too much. I went to visit Dr. Tortuga at the aquarium. I told her that I wouldn't be coming by anymore. I'm getting it. I showed her my list. Excuses. "Well," she said, "this is nothing but a list of excuses. Excuses are just words that stop you from doing what you want. Excuses are just words that stop you from doing what you want. Being what you want and having what you want. For example, you want to be a marine biologist. You've heard lots of opinions from people, and now you feel like there are things staying in the way of your goal. When you find yourself with a list of excuses like this, it's time to ask yourself some important questions. Why am I making an excuse? People make excuses for all kinds of things. Excuses give us a reason not to do things that seems hard or scary. Making excuse can cause you to miss out on a lot of life. Where did excuses came from? You might want to blame excuses on your parents, teachers, and friends. But no matter what anyone else says, there is only one person an excuse comes from, and that is you. Why? Because only you can choose to use the excuse or not. Is the excuse true? When you say something like, it is too hard to become a marine biologist, or my family will be disappointed, do you know these things are true? Are you 100% sure that it will be hard, that people will be disappointed? Of course you don't. The only way you will know is to do it and find out for yourself. How can I get rid of excuses? Now, you know where excuses come from, why you make them, and how to find out if they are true. This way, you can stop an excuse the minute it comes up and use what you've learned to stop the excuses in its tracks. It's up to you. No more excuses. Excuses be gone. Go for it. To make or not make excuses is a choice you have every day. Now, here is another choice. You can throw away the list and make a promise to yourself that you will not let excuses get in your way. Without excuses, you are free to be anything you want to be. When I went to bed that night, I thought of everything Dr. Tortuga had said, and I slept. I dreamed I was swimming with a giant sea turtle. A whole school of baby turtles swam behind me, and I was surrounded by all the beautiful creatures of the sea. It was the best feeling ever. When I woke up, I knew that being a marine biologist was the one thing I wanted to do more than anything, the word, and that I would not let excuses get in my way. I got up and made a new list. Oh, well done you. No more excuses. I am smart. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I will find a way to pay for college. I am not afraid to take a chance. I kept this list and read it every day. When I was doing homework and taking tests, I told myself I am smart, and I believe it. When I was working in the snack bar, cleaning windows and caring for dolphins to earn money for college, I reminded myself that I was doing this to make my dream come true. Here is a picture of me on the day I left for college. I was so proud of myself when I got on the train. Now I am grown up and I work with sea turtles in a way. I'm sure glad I did not let a bunch of excuses stand in my way. Quit. You have learned that the best way to stop making excuses is to notice when you are making one. Then you can choose to change the excuse to something positive. On these 2 pages, some of the sentences are excuses and some are not. Have a grown-up read them out loud, and then you can decide if it sounds like an excuse. if you want, practice turning the excuses into positive words. So, I don't want to go ice skating because I don't know how to do it and I might get hurt. Excuse or no excuse? Of course it's an excuse. How can we turn it? I don't know how to ice skate, but I can try my best. Second one, I'm not good at spelling. Nobody in my family is. Excuse. I can try. I can try is always the answer, by the way. I want a new video game, so I am going to walk my neighbor's dog to earn money. Not an excuse, well done. I love basketball, but my cousin said I'm not tall enough to play. Excuse, of course. You can try to play and you do your best. I want to sing in the talent show, but nobody else in my class is doing it. Excuse. I want to sing, so let's go for it. Some people tell me I'm shy, but I know I will make friends at my new school. Well done is not an excuse. This book looks tough, but I know I am smart enough to read it, even if it takes a long time. You see how different it sounds when it's not an excuse? I'm not going to the slumber party because I've never slept away from home. Excuse. Well, I never did. That does not mean that I don't have to try. All my sisters go gymnastic, but I'm going to try tap dancing. It sounds so good when it's not an excuse. I really want a skateboard, but it costs too much. Excuse. Not that in Italy we have the habits to earn money from as kids, but anyway. I'm the youngest kid to try out for the chess club, but I'm not going to let that stop me. So not an excuse, I love it. Digging a big hole is hard, but I really want to plant this tree, so I'd better get to work. And it's so not an excuse. So, this is Wayne Dyer. He passed away. He's my favorite author. And this was No Excuses. Hope you enjoyed. I bless you with love.